What's going on, you guys? Um, I'm going to talk about something this evening, and I was just thinking about something, and I don't have it figured all out, like everybody else. I just don't, and I feel like I have to guard my mind to the point to where it will unalive me, and I'll tell you why. It's because people are really, really crazy out here, man. You know, and they do some devilish things. The blatant disregard for people, the coming and going like they got somewhere to go. People just participate in foolishness all over the place. It's just crazy to me, man. You know, people. It's almost like you got to be with the herd of people, right, to be accepted. And if you don't be with the herd of people, then you become an outcast. And I've said this on a couple of my videos. And I don't know why. I know that we're in a day and age where it's a constant shift that people don't really understand or recognize. And it's got them doing so many crazy things to the point to where people are playing defense. I'm a chosen guy and I know it. And the reason why I know that I'm a chosen guy is because I don't partake in people's foolishness, right? I don't do the things that people do. I don't participate in the herd. You know what I'm saying? Because if I feel like that I have to participate in the herd, then I'm just like everybody else, which is being the sheep. And because of those things, people they're not on my same frequency level. They don't see the same things that I see, nor should they, right? And because of that reason, I have to guard myself. I have to be, in my purest form. And in a lot of cases, I'm not perfect. I'm just like everybody else out here who's trying to figure it out, which I probably figure out that I won't figure it out. But I at least try. You know what I'm saying? And, because of those things, people tend to have a displacement for you. And, once you reach these new heights in life, people don't understand you in multiple ways. And, me, I just spread the good word, is what I call it, right? And there's people that's going to agree with it, and there's people who's not going to agree with it, right? I understand that. But when folks take it too far, right, then that's when, I get it in my head, right, that I got to guard my mind. Because people would really try to have you participate in the things that they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not one of the people who practice in those type of things anymore. I have people literally shame me for things that I used to partake in that I don't partake in anymore. And I hear a lot of people that always say, JP, man, ignore these folks, man. Don't worry about what they say, man. You're a good guy, right? And I don't, right? I don't pay no attention to these folks, right? I have to be in certain cases because, again, these folks, whether they out in the real world or whether they on here, right? People are crazy and they lurk. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to guard yourself, man. You got to guard yourself in multiple ways, And people will think you come in the form of violence. Yeah, my niece, man, she just, every time I make a video, she always feel like she needs to come interrupt it somehow. But anyway, as I was saying that, these folks, whether it be in real life or whether it be on here, right? They find ways to do crazy things. And I just got to watch it. I got to, man. Because again, people don't want you to be in your purest form. They don't like it, right? You know what I'm saying? You got people, what I call leeches, or I call lagoons, something that is not of this world. I mean, it's of this world, but it's not of this world. You know what I'm saying? And they're here to try to try to destroy you. You know what I mean? And I'm just not one of those people to be played with. In order to protect my peace, in order to keep myself living still, I will defend myself if need be. And I think a lot of people don't want these problems, man. I think they don't, because for the simple fact that I know what kind of person I am, right? I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize my health, right? At the moment until I be cleared. But if need be, I will protect myself. And, I find myself in a spiritual battle, man, in my mind, because they're trying to get me up here. They really are. I won't speak on it, but y'all get what I'm saying. Those folks are really trying to get you up there. And I'm just not one of the people who's going to just give in. I'm going to fight it. Because it's easy to give in to the things that's around you and the things that people say to you, and the people behind the scenes that what's the word? They the plants, trying to infiltrate your mind. And I'm just not one of the people that's going to partake in it, man, regardless of what people think of me. I did those things back in the day. And, I wouldn't say I'm on a complete straight and narrow, but I'm on a narrow to the point that the stuff that I do or people do is just foolish. The things that they say, they're going to talk, man. They're going to talk. People are going to talk, man. That's one thing they love to do is talk, right? For the wrong reasons, right? Instead of talking about something that's right. Something that's right gets looked down upon. And I know a lot of you who rock with me can resonate with this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to stay sharp in my mind, with whatever I do in this life. And the thing is that I'm going to choose the things that I want to partake in to keep me in the purest form that I can be in. There's a lot of stuff that people put in your mind and try to infiltrate it is garbage. It's not a suggestion, right? Because again, we all out here trying to find solutions, right? So I wouldn't say, this is a solution thing, right? But the suggestions that people, that I'm gonna say that people say, but I would say that these are things that I'm trying to work on. You know what I'm saying? And it's very hard. It's very hard because we have been fed this stuff. We've been fed to fight one another, man. And again, I'm not saying that everybody's gonna walk out here holier than thou, right? But I feel as though if you're working towards being good, or you're working towards being a person who's chosen, right, then you would have a different outlook on life. Because this stuff that's out here amongst us, man, is, you know what I mean? It's by design, man. And so I'm not going to let nobody get in my mind, no matter how it looks. That right there, more than anything, is the hardest battle. I mean, the physical is, is there, right? But the most difficult thing It's spiritual in your mind. You know what I mean? It's tough, right? But you know, I'm mentally tough for it. You know, I mean, I'm a human like everybody else, man. Things get to me sometimes, right? But that's the battle that I wrestle with all the time, to get it out of my head. Like, hey, man, these people are here to do this to you. These people are here to shame you. These people are here to make you feel like you ain't worth anything. You know, and I know I'm worth something. And whether I choose to participate, excuse me, y'all, right? Participate in the things that I participate in. It's my choice. It's not what everyone else says. And I had to learn it the hard way. Because people that do things in life are fed what to do instead of thinking for themselves. They are fed what to do and how to do it and how to live. I don't know about y'all, man, but I'm tired of that. You know, I'm very tired of it. And if I have to keep walking in grace to get some peace of mind in some way, shape, or form, I'm going to continue to keep doing what I'm doing. No matter what people think. I can't worry about that because that's a them problem. It's not a me problem. You know what I'm saying? And so, leave me some comments, man, down below. And let me know if you've been feeling the same way like I have. Because I know somebody out there feels the way I do. You know, everybody can't be against me. You know what I'm saying? Just shoot me your thoughts, man. You know? And I'm going to get on up out of here, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of our evening. I'm gone.